Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Crypto Analysis. So what we're going to do tonight is go over Bitcoin and the Golden Cross. It's finally here. We've been talking about it. About a week ago we made an episode and we went over all of the prior Golden Crosses and what their history was in the 30, 60, 90, 180 and 1 year timeframes. So we will look at that again quickly and then discuss where we think we are now and what we might expect to come. So let's go back and take a look at each Golden Cross quickly. So as you can see, here's the first Golden Cross, and as we'll see as a trend in the 30, 60, and 90-day time frames, not great results, right? We're down, 17 to 15% during that time frame. But if you can hold a year, look guys, up 100%, up 300%. And then from there, if you come from here, if you go to the next February, here. Now guys, imagine holding another year. So then you're looking at being, up here, right? So what this says is, what a Golden Cross tells us is almost nothing in the short term. It's telling us a long-term view of the market that's, the perspective on the market is changing. Market sentiment is changing, right? You can see again here, 6, 40. Now these two examples came very close to one another. No more than 2 to 3 months apart. And these are sort of almost outliers in the data because they happen right after, Bitcoin goes on a 55,000% run from peak to bottom. So from this bottom to this peak, Bitcoin is up 55,000%. So, as you can expect, we needed some time, to recover. So these were almost dead cat type bounces here, where in the short term we tried to recover, but it's just going to be difficult after you go on a run like that, right? So as you can see, basically in both the short and long term or longer term, it's down here, right? But interestingly, if we go from right here, from this third Golden Cross, 1 year later, almost to the day, so this is July 11th, this is July 15th, almost 1 year to the day, we get another Golden Cross. Again, it's not telling us much in the short term, -7, -20, -13. But in the long term, that's what it's telling us, guys. Market sentiment is changing. It's improving. And so here we had a Golden Cross, short death cross, into another Golden Cross, again, in a very short time frame. And this time, this is the one, this second Golden Cross in the series of two here, kicked off what went on to be the 2017 bull run, right? So you can see in the short term, again, decent results, but nothing to call home about. And then in the 6 month and 1 year is when it really gets started and just continues trending upwards all the way up to almost $20,000. So then we have another coming off of a huge, massive price increase in a relatively short amount of time. The next Golden Cross wasn't able to, it wasn't able to bring it home. It needed more time. We got a Golden Cross here. Had decent results in the short term, 100% actually in 90 days, which isn't bad. This was by far the best example of great results in the short term, but that's 1 out of 7, right? And this one, again, wasn't able to get it done in and of itself in the short term. Only 28% up in a year. But that led to these Golden Crosses here. So we got a Golden Cross, Death Cross, quick Golden Cross, and then a very quick Death Cross, and then another quick Golden Cross. And, this is kind of what we would expect here, right? The market is consolidating, it's getting ready for a big bull run. And here we go. Then we take off up to 64,000. And, again, you look at these two guys here, both pretty suboptimal results in the 1 to 3 month time range, right? This guy and this guy. But in the 1 year, the 6 month to 1 year, pretty good results, guys. So what does that tell us now? Well, what we can say is we're doing all right so far, right? We're looking pretty nice right now, but no one's becoming rich in a few days off of Bitcoin. It's if you want to get that life-changing wealth, it's about looking at things from a longer term perspective, right? So what we can say now, though, anyway, is we're above this 20-week moving average, and that's what we need to stay above. Traditionally, this is the marker, guys, that tells us whether we're in a bull run or a bear market. You can see when we're below this 20-week moving average, we have trouble getting above it. And when we have trouble getting above it, we have trouble moving up. Look here, guys. See, look how many times this 20-week has kept us from being in the bull run. But when we get above it, look, we just ride this 20-week, ride the 20-week, and bounce off of it until we can't anymore. And then we get stuck below and we're in a bear market, right? So you can see we're back in May, we got above it. We had a test of the 20-week here in September, and we just got too far off of it, guys. You can't get overextended like this. So we got overextended. So we had to have a correction, which we did in May. And now we're above it, and hopefully we're able to hold above it. And I think we will be able to. And I think that this is going to be the springboard that sends us into the market cycle peak at some point in 2022 or 2023, as we've discussed in previous videos. So, this is the key indicator we're watching, guys. We want to stay above this 20-week. We have the golden cross. We have all the ammunition we need. Now we just need to use it. So let's keep watching and hope we're able to hold this line here. As long as we do, we're going to be good, guys. So I think that's it for tonight. I appreciate you guys, and if you like this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe, and you guys have a great night. All right, later.